show. Today I have something special to share with you. What you're about to watch is behind the scenes footage from inside the DannyJohnson.com offices. If you're listening to the show from our podcast, I recommend you head over to DannyJohnson.com and watch it there, or to YouTube, which is Danny Johnson Live, and watch this show instead of listening to it. Every quarter we pick what's called a quarterly theme. For that quarter, our entire team focuses on that one theme. For this quarter 3, our theme is kudos. Our company currently has 5 core values: advocate, honor, learn, inspire, and results. The point of kudos is to recognize these values in each other when we act on them. We want to truly live out our values and unify our team around them so that we can serve our clients and each other to the absolute best of our ability. I want you to pay very close attention here, because what you're about to watch could transform your family and professional life. If you're able to catch what's being thrown at you, come on, friend. I'm a financially independent multimillionaire who does not take a salary nor touch the profits. It's all donated to the poor. And I'm using the team building and goal setting strategies inside of this episode. I challenge you right now. When you reach the end of this episode, take out a pen and paper and begin journaling what you saw and what you learned. You might just come across something that changes your life. So enjoy.
Get over here. This is inspirational.
I'm terrible at this.
Teamwork.
What are you guys doing?
Making the board pretty. Crafts that work. We're working together.
Oh
Look
my
at this.
gosh.
This is the board where we tally our core values.
What are all the lines for?
So in order for emeralds to know which direction each person is at, so they don't put it under the wrong person's tally.
But what's an emerald?
An emerald, oh sorry.
Or assuming
we're
that
talking-
someone knows.
An emerald is someone that likes things perfectly straight, facts and figures.
And
Everything
it's in
is
alphabetical
order. I heard the cry of the mother, which likes things in order. So I improvised an imperfection, which was we put the very fun, outgoing draw outside the lines, and also put in the ones that keep it all in lines, and there's no imperfections.
So what is this board?
So this board is something that we're doing as a team for this quarter, for the next 63 days in the office. And these are our core values up here.
We have 63 days in office, but
In
it's a
office.
90 days.
It's a 90-day
Wow.
quarter, but we have
Quarter.
63 days because of holidays
office.
in the office.
So cool.
So, everybody that works in the office and outside the office, they're all right here. And when they acknowledge that someone else is tapping into one of these core values, they go under that person's name. So say Danny has inspired a lot of people today with the radio show. So I'm also gonna be like, thank you for inspiring thousands of people every single freaking day. And I'm gonna go over here, under her name, and I'm gonna put a tally right here. So we're just keeping track of where we're tapping into our core values and keeping each other accountable, because we wanna succeed in every area of these core values as a company, because this is the heart that's pumping as a company, and in order to pump correctly, the body functions correctly, and then we're able to do what we're supposed to do, which is impact 100 million lives by 2035. So this is what we're doing.
And we also have
And this is teamwork.
our little gems for each value, and everybody has their own personal little jar. Let's see, is there a jar out? Here we go.
Star jars.
So we have Casey's jar right here, and there's
Casey's not
nothing
here.
in there. Oh, Casey's not
a good
here. That's
example.
why. Okay,
Casey
do you
is
have anything
good.
in your jar, Zach?
I have 2.
Zach has some in his jar. He has an orange and a blue in his jar, which means that today somebody encouraged him that he was an advocate and honoring.
No, I'm serious, because what you did was when we came in and you saw where I'm like, okay, like, because I wanted to put, was it
It was an advocate for
Joseph,
Yeah,
Joseph, right? So I'm like, okay, where do I find Joseph? So automatically my mind, as one that is analytical, is like, wait, whoa, right? And so then you you practice the core values. With what? You honored the ones who are analytical in this office that do things by order, right? We do the color by number type people in that personality that we call an emerald. So you honored that, so you just practiced the core value of honor, and you also learned how to honor all the gems, because we have all the colors for all of those people that love fun and color outside of the lines. So you have this beautiful board with that's super colorful and inspirational. So you learn how to really motivate both these two opposite personalities and get us to work together. And I love that. You rock. And now you're recruiting this team that is honoring the whole team of keeping track of all this stuff.
And they're also inspiring me to be a good team ethic. Yes. They're inspiring each other to be that they can do it.
Yes.
I wouldn't overlap them.
So I needed to put down learn for, where is she? Okay, this is the old order. Help.
Right here, Mom.
Who are you looking for?
Rachel Johnson under learn.
Yeah.
Because and then where's Trisha? Same with Trisha.
Yeah.
Trisha and Rachel and I, because Trisha like jumped on a calendar thing, we found a giant hole, which meant that we were going to have 3 more days of recording, which is like 30 hours, 18.
Yeah.
18 more. No, it's far more than that because of all the prep time that you have to do for creating the show. Yeah. All of Rachel's time in editing the show. So we found through you organizing the calendar that we learned that we were going to increase our time, increase our hours to produce something that we didn't have to. It actually made more sense for Rachel, who's behind the camera, to use her wonderful skill of editing that she loves to do. Because she can create it without me and without her. It is so perfect. So, like, total efficiency. So, that was an incredible learning experience, which the value is what? Discover every day the what? Hidden treasures. And the calendar had the hidden treasure of better time management, more efficiency. Yes! Which was amazing. That was such a good day. I love that conversation. It was so good. So, yeah. There we go. Woo! Look at how nice it is. Look at how they're like, this is incredible. I'm so excited. Erica, I'm really like blown away that you picked that up.
What?
And that you honored it that quickly.
I have her as a mother. I learned really fast.
No, seriously, I'm really, really proud of you that you didn't dig your heels in the ground and go, oh no. Like you listened, Erica.
Yeah.
You're just so honorable. Thank you. Like you totally listened. Look at it, it's so easy to find everybody. Yay. I love it.
Is Andrew happy that he's at the top?
Yeah, Andrew's first. She's Erica's second.
Oh, you know what Andrew did today? It was really funny. Because I was in a meeting with Jen, and he like grabs an orange star and he throws it out, and he's like, "Thanks for being honorable." I was like, "Thanks, Andrew."
He's so funny.
I love him.
He cracks me up. That's hilarious.
But yes.
Okay, so
It's
these
awesome.
things keep tripping me up, and I know eventually I'll get it.
So everybody has
So
a jar.
learn. So these 2 girls. All right. So I need to go.
Oh, are you gonna
I
fill
have
my
to give-
cup?
Yeah, I have to put this in your cup, right?
Yes.
Because you operated under learn, and where's Trisha's cup?
You can put it.
It's on my
It's
desk,
on a desk, yeah.
but I'm gonna put it with my other.
You have the other? I'll put it in your cup.
Yay! My cup is getting full.
Full. We want the
Where is
cups
it? There it is.
overflowing.
That's my
And
old
I don't,
lunch.
somehow I didn't get a cup. So
No, not a cup, just a star.
You don't have a cup?
I don't have a cup. So I'm going to use my Israel cup.
There you
I have
go.
2.
Oh wait, I can't see it.
I
There
have
we
my
go.
Israel cup. I don't drink coffee or tea or any of that kind of stuff, but my friend Jen loves to give people
Oh,
mugs.
this lighting is really good.
She's a mug person. She likes swag. Actually, she likes like stuff that people throw away. But anyway, so I can't throw this away because it has one of my favorite groups ever to spend 10 days with, which was in Israel. So this is my cup. I earned 2 stars today. Yes. 2. Wait, what's the purple star?
I don't remember.
What's the purple star?
Learn.
Learn.
I learned a lot from you. I put that in your And I'm actually gonna make you an actual jar because I also
But we don't
heard
have to. We can call this. This is a
no,
perfect.
because you have to be like everybody else on the team. You have your jar
It's true.
that has her name on it, and then she'll actually see the stars that are in her jar.
'Cause
and
it's
her
clear.
cup will fill. Jar of stars.
Yeah, jar of stars.
Fill my cup.
Okay, so but why are we doing this?
Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
To interact with each other and lift people up. So when they receive something, it's not just mentally receiving it, you're actually physically receiving it. So it's easier to physically receive it and tangible of like receiving a gift rather than just receiving words, because a lot of people can't, like it's a learning curve. A lot of people have a hard time receiving words. So they're like, oh, but you know, our teaching is to receive, you know, the good seed and get rid of the bad. And this is just a symbol and to get people involved in interacting with each other instead of just tallying something in the board and saying something.
It's really awesome.
So,
And your team came up with these ideas.
yes.
And everybody here is staying after hours to do this, I have to
Yes.
add.
I have a really
So the
great
day
team.
is technically over like an
Yes.
hour ago.
Wow.
But they're still here.
committed.
Yes.
Wow.
It's very inspiring.
Yeah.
It is inspiring, so we need to add inspiration to them.
I think I'm up to 20 today.
That's awesome.
Of giving 20 of these?
I know, we're supposed to do like 5 a day, and today I was recording all day, but I still did like 7.
It's super easy.
It
And
is.
like the biggest thing that is a mental block is like, I don't interact with everybody all the time. But even when you're just hearing it from someone else, like so many people got so many results today in different ways. Like Rachel, you produced an amazing
10
show.
shows.
10 shows today.
10
Trisha
shows.
produced an amazing result in making an amazing show. So it's like, you know, finding those people, that's a good result, right? Danny had been,
Gotta put this in Rachel's cup. Gotta put it in Trisha's
she's
cup.
probably at 30 today.
Right.
It's amazing. I love it. Trisha almost needs 2 cups because she has 2 places that she lives.
It's true.
It is. Okay, so let's go find Trisha's cup. Because again,
Trisha's
yeah,
cup is at her desk.
we produced 10 shows today. That means, okay, we have to come back to these ladies because they're doing something. So, like,
Oh, those are orphans in Belize.
yes, they are.
That's the pictures of
That
them.
these results help to feed them. Yay! This got done. Oh my gosh, how's that for a result? That's for Erica. That's another result. Trisha's desk.
What is?
Because she scheduled this getting done.
What's
This
this?
is unfinished. I cannot stand
Oh,
things that are unfinished. So
We had a wall
we
ripped
had a
out.
wall here, and it was a piece of glass, so it was taken out, and then this was all exposed and nasty, and it drives me crazy when things are dirty, messy, disorganized. So I feel very honored that that is being taken care of. It's not quite done, but it's almost done. But awesome, by the way, of what we can do. Oops. Yeah, I'll tell you in a minute. So you guys are doing what right now?
We
What
are
are you doing right now?
a very creative / emerald forest.
Yes, I know, but what are you doing right now?
We're being
Which value are you guys keeping right now? Practicing right now.
results.
Honoring. We're honoring our
team, and we're being an advocate for the team.
Yes.
And we're learning.
All of them.
So much easier.
Right?
Yes.
Yay.
Okay, so
And learning.
to be honest with you, the value that I see more than anything is advocate. You're advocating for the team's success by spending extra time to make it easier for them to be organized, and to make it easier, like a visual thing, and you guys are working together as a team, and that's all advocating for the company, for each other, and for the clients. So,
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I received it.
yes, that's awesome. So we have to put one next to each one of you for advocate for today.
What was it?
It's awesome.
the first
And Nellie needs one too.
Nellie was hoping to.
application criteria.
Ricky, Becky, what happened? You're gonna refill these stars every day?
I need to order more because
We going through them fast.
We're going through them. Millie. Awesome.
It's like a paper and like it looks like, I don't know what it
Woohoo.
looks like.
It looks so good.
Hold on. Let's just go look.
It looks really, really good.
Oh, I'm so glad you think so.
I love it. I think it's brilliant.
I love how part of the reason for doing this was to like get the quarterly values inside of us, but like we can't stop handing them out.
exactly. Well, because when we're recognizing it in each other, it makes us want to do better in our core values. It's part of the reason why I did the tally sheet, because then it also keeps everyone that might be not focusing on certain core values and working on those. And because in order to really function well, we need all of them. And it's really easy to tap into them. So.
But it's like making it aware. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, that's where we're advocating right now. We're producing a result. We're actually practicing these things. And then we can see where we're lacking and what we need to improve on. And so if we can practice it here, then that's what we're communicating online. That's what we're communicating on the web. Then that's what we're communicating on the phone. These values that we want to like spread throughout our community and our clients. It's really awesome. It's awesome.
Woohoo! Good job!
It's gonna be interesting to see how this affects everybody.
Yeah, everybody's loving it, I think. So.
I love it.
So that would be like a good question to be asking people, getting feedback, like where's the challenges that they're having with, yeah. Okay, cool. So we're logging, we're keeping a tally for the whole team, and then we'll get to see where each one of us are not practicing, where the hole is in our own, keeping all 5.
I'm gonna have a hard copy of what the board is.
Okay.
So the paper form, I'm gonna see where people are focused on and where they're acting out in. But as far as tracking the numbers is how much we're giving out, not what we're receiving.
Okay.
So the receiving part is the fun part.
Right.
And it makes people feel good. The board is like so colorful.
It is.
Yeah.
Perfect sapphire board right there.
Oh yes.
It's awesome.
But yeah, so this is, I'm excited because I'm gonna have the percentages of where our green goal, our super green goal is. And so, because people don't care about how many numbers we got.
Sure.
Like percentages translates something different to them.
So how close we are to the red goal. Gotcha.
Yeah.
The
And I'll still
yellow,
have the
green,
super green, and like
green.
we're at 10%, like just on our first day we made like 10% or something.
Or
like
whatever
that.
it
And
is,
then
right.
like seeing how close we are, we're 50% to our super green goal. You know,
So the first one to hit is red. Right. First one is hit. You know what? We should probably have a date of when we want to hit the red. Meaning, by what date do we want to blow this one out? By what date we want to blow this one out? By what date we want to blow this one out? So this one is 10,000.
Yep.
This is 8,800. So maybe we have the number there, right? And then maybe we have a date of, okay, meaning each one of these are milestones.
This week we'll probably already be blown out of the water with the red.
Would you know what the red number is?
I don't know what the number is, but I know that
That's
with
10,000.
super green, if everybody in the office did 5 a day, which I doubled that, and you probably tripled that,
I'm not sure if I did or not.
and you probably should give me your numbers so that I can track it in the,
Where am I supposed to keep my numbers?
just like in any way that you want to tally it.
I at least, I probably, any way that I want to tell you. Am I supposed to write it down myself, or am I supposed to come to here every day?
No, you can tell me and I'll write it down for you of who you edified in the core values. So like the ones that are offsite, they will communicate to my squad team.
Okay.
And we write it down on here for them because they're recognizing the people in here, which Mariana has already gotten being an advocate.
And learn.
And also I believe a result right here too. So that was communicated through Slack.
Thank you. Say hi to your husband.
Yes, same here.
You're almost ready to go. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. Nate is working on the percentages with me, tracking them. So I'm gathering everybody's numbers. Like the team squads, I designed it so that they're from different departments, and so that they're designated for when they have their team huddle, they're getting the number every day.
So me as a sort of an employee here, because I don't get a salary, so as a volunteer here.
You're part of the administrative team, so
I'm a
you're
part of
my
the
team.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
All right, so I should be telling, are all of us going to get this form or something? Do all of us have this at our desk?
Diane has handled
Where
it.
are you running away from us?
She's with you.
Okay, wait, are we all supposed to have this?
If you would like one, you can. People are telling it on their Post-its. They're doing it on their own.
This would be
Excel
great.
sheets.
I made a Google sheet for myself.
Yeah, so
Alright.
we can hand those out. We gave it an
In
option.
alphabetical order.
Yes, we're gonna redo it.
Okay, cool. So we have this in alphabetical order. Oh, with the colors. So then I can write down every day that I'm handing these out, recognizing the values in other people.
Yeah, and you're edifying as handing them out.
Well,
you're
I've already
edifying.
written them down.
Right, so that's fine. I
So you
just
got
want
the
you to
ones
know.
that I did on the last one, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. It's awesome.
Proud mommy moment.
It seriously is a proud mommy moment, like hardcore. Like seriously. It really is.
Laureen has been a really big help with being my brain.
You're such a team player, girl.
Seriously.
Hey, by the way, I didn't hear the numbers of the press plays, how much further we got ahead. Do you remember?
It's 1,064,000 something, and then for staff we're at 2,074.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Which hit the
We
green
had
goal.
51 over Friday and Saturday
That's amazing.
for staff.
That's amazing. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. All right.
This is really exciting. It's
So-
already changed, like today's.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
Tell
whole
me more about
dynamic.
this.
like everyone's just I feel like, and I heard more, not that they weren't dialing before, but it's like more buzz, and then like you wait, like you hear them talking, and then you give them feedback, and they're more like inspired to get more dials, like make more dials and talk to more people, and that's just like what I noticed from this side.
Wow.
And I, like it's already like a feeling like, oh my gosh, thank you.
That's
So, yeah.
rad. And how's that
So
feel?
awesome. It feels amazing. Like it just like I already feel a lot closer, especially like just working on this board and like just getting to know like our employees or like our coworkers. I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. You're like me. Like so, yeah, it's like literally so amazing.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Because part of the point of this is to unify everybody. Because it's really easy for each department to kind of treat themselves as though they're their own separate teams.
Right.
You know what I mean? Versus the whole company carrying the load to impact 100 million lives by 2035. So this is like a super, that's cool to hear the feedback on day one
Yes.
of it. So it'll be interesting.
Like what?
So you're a numbers girl, amazing at numbers. So
Yeah, I received that.
you really are. So is there any way that we can have, we need like, I feel like the pens need to be,
We need
maybe
more-
what you do is you do it like this. You just tape it on there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So we can see it. But if we have what this number is, so if this is 10,000, then what is this? If this is 10,000, this is 8,800. What's the yellow? What's the red? And then I'm thinking you guys all get together and decide like by what date do we need to have red done?
Right.
By what date to keep us on track? These are milestones. So
You're in the game of cooking.
you've never had to lose weight. But anyway, so there's like, there's like, okay, there's a wedding coming and I want to look like, you have to gain weight. Okay, but you see what I mean? Like when it comes to setting goals, you have to have milestones. You know what I mean? And so there's got to be a target date completion. Like we are going to complete red by such and such date. So that's like our first, all right. You know what I mean? So, okay, so we don't get behind.
Right.
And let's give ourselves a buffer on the super grain. I love buffers. So that buffer would be like, okay, so when's the deadline for this?
It is September 28th.
September 28th is
that's
the
the
last
last
day of
day.
the quarter. Okay, so September 28th. So what buffer would we want? When do we really want to have that thing done?
I think we can,
September 15th.
with even just having half of the office gone and we still have the same momentum as we do right now, it will be, like, I think the buffer should be 12,000.
No. I mean,
2,000 more.
oh, I see what you're saying. So you're having a buffer of numbers. Okay, I'm talking about a buffer of date.
Oh, of a date?
So rather than September 28th,
Having like a lower one? Okay. Like the 15th?
yeah, so 2 weeks before. So if we want to blow it out 2 weeks before, that means, okay, so that means you probably will have 12,000, right? Because you have 2 more weeks. So if the deadline is this, that we would want to shoot for September 15th to be our deadline. That gives us 2 weeks of a buffer in case something happens, because stuff happens, right? So then when is our deadline for green? When is our deadline for yellow? When is our deadline for red? Right? So now, remember what's happened the last week where we had these goals? So those were milestones that caused us and motivated, inspired all of us to go, okay guys, how are we gonna hit this goal? What are the ideas that we all have to be able to make this happen? So if there's 4 and there's 3 months, well, 4 divided by 63 days. We have 63 office days.
Well, now
It doesn't really work that way. It doesn't work that way because you're talking about office days. So it's 3 months, we have 4. So how would you do that math? How would you create that equation?
I would count how many weeks there are in the whole quarter and then divide it by the 4 that we have, and then set the goals by weeks, like how much per week or 2 weeks or whatever we're gonna do.
With the September 15th deadline. So create it by weeks and the number. Okay, cool. Because these are milestones. So each one of these are like, awesome, nailed. You know what I mean? So those are points of celebration, if you will, like encouraging the team. Yeah, because without deadlines and without a number, there's like, it's just
Deadlines, yes. Love them. Me darling, yes. Just give me a due date.
Yes, 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 and it tells us if we're on track or if we're ahead of schedule. You know what I mean? So I hope you were paying attention and caught the $1 million team building tips inside of today's show. I encourage you to share this episode with your team members, whether that's your family team, which to me is your first string team, your work team, your church team, or whatever teams you're involved with. Then have a debrief with them and give everyone a chance to share the ways they see that these strategies can be implemented. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Until then, grab your notebook and start journaling. Bye.
If this episode was an encouragement to you, go to DannyJohnson.com and share it with your friends now. You never know who else needs to hear it. This has been The Danny Johnson Show. Join us every weekday at 7 a.m. for more insights that will help you get to the life you've always wanted.